So, Justice Wright, tell me, is there anything about your time on the court now, a year and a half, year and 3/4, maybe almost, anything that surprised you about your time here?
You know, one thing that I have found to be different and challenging about our work, we have attorney discipline cases. And we are the court that's responsible for that type of work, and we have that exclusive responsibility. And when someone hires an attorney, they are hiring an important person to handle an important affair. And it's like hiring a physician, perhaps. It is hiring an expert who can help you navigate a system in a matter that's really important to you, that affects you. And it is so important that the men and women who are lawyers in our court system are ones who have the utmost respect for the law and who are moral people, who are ethical people, and who obey the law themselves. And the vast, vast, vast majority of Minnesota lawyers are just that. But in order to protect the public, when there are some of those lawyers who err, it is important. It's an important role and an exclusive role for the court to handle attorney discipline cases. And we take that responsibility very carefully, and it's a unique experience for me because it's the only, we are the only court that handles those matters.
How about you, Justice Lowhug?
There's nothing that I've learned about the court that's been a true surprise, but I got a surprise in a little different way. You can understand up here what the court does and how it goes about it, and certainly I'd had plenty of experience as a private litigator studying the court and even studying the justices on the court. But what was really a surprise really was kind of my emotions on the first day of being on the bench. I got sworn into the court at 8 o'clock in the morning, put on the black robe for the first time, sitting on the bench with you at 9 o'clock. We heard a case. It was about workers' compensation, which may make some people's eyes glaze over, but it was really important for the people involved and for a number of cases. And then at 10:15, we're sitting in the conference room deliberating, and then we start voting and going down the line, and suddenly I'm thinking, oh my God, this could be a 4-3 decision, and I might be casting the deciding vote. Well, as it turned out, I didn't cast the deciding vote. I was with 3 justices dissenting and ended up writing a dissenting opinion. But it was that moment as the voting went down the line that it just really struck me what the enormity is of the job. And again, about how it's not just for today or tomorrow, or just for it is for the parties in the case, but it's also for many, many other people. And I guess it was the surprise of the kind of the weight that I felt at that moment. I kind of feel that weight some mornings as I'm driving up to the Capitol, and you turn the corner and there's the Capitol, and that's representing our state, that's representing our people, it's representing Minnesota. I do feel a little surprised just by that kind of flood of emotion. That's my surprise.
You know, and for me, at the risk of interviewing myself, I will just say that the one thing that I had not had substantial experience with before, and I understood it intellectually, but you can't understand it until you actually experience it, is the first-degree murder part of our docket, and the violence and, frankly, the evilness that is sometimes represented by what we see in those files. And it gave me a real appreciation, for example, Justice Wright, for the 288 district court judges in Minnesota who try those cases in the first instance, and the public defenders who defend, and the prosecutors who prosecute those cases, and the jurors who have to hear that testimony in the first instance.
You know, it's interesting that you use the word evil, and I think highly appropriate. We do want to be, we understand the circumstances of what leads people to commit crimes. We understand some of the terrible backgrounds and drug addiction and child abuse and so on, that where people just don't seem to have a chance at life. But on some of the most heinous crimes, I can say this as a former prosecutor, and now seeing the records in some of these cases, there sometimes just is no other explanation that there is evil in the world.
You know, from a trial court perspective, and having tried murder cases as a judge, a trial court judge, the one consolation that there was at the trial court that's missing from the Court of Appeals or at the Supreme Court is that we see just a snapshot of the case too. And I was always moved by the victim of the offense and the people who surrounded people and victims and helped them through and carry forward with their lives after some terrible tragedy had occurred. Not only were they members of our court staff who provided certain services to victims of crime, but there were also just the family members, the people in the community who stood next to someone who had gone through a terrible loss. And when we only have the event of evil before us and we don't see the community gather around and support victims and their families, I think it can be a pretty difficult case to comprehend when you are trying to think about how in the world do people survive and live for another day if they're not the victim of the murder, but of the other heinous crimes that occur. There's a real sense of community and support that we have in Minnesotans. We take care of ourselves. We look out for each other. And that's on display in those trial courts as well. And in many ways, I think that can give some consolation not only to the victims of the crime, but to the court staff, to the lawyers, to all of those people who occupy the trial courtroom in the midst of what we've identified as true evil that can have occurred that brought everyone together in that courtroom.